Linda arrived with Raymond Chow. Above a portrait of Bruce is a banner in Chinese reading, "A star sinks in a sea of art." All around are great thousands of tributes. Relatives and close friends bow in respect. Linda and the two children are draped in the traditional white robes of mourning. Members of the funeral party file past the open coffin. Few can hide their grief. Linda and the children take a last look as they too leave. The public controversy about Bruce Lee's death was still raging, but it was only at the Hong Kong airport, about to board a plane that was carrying Bruce's body to Seattle, that Linda finally broke her silence.
It is my wish that the newspapers and the people of Hong Kong will stop speculating on the circumstances surrounding my husband's death. Although we do not have the final autopsy report, I hold no suspicion of anything other than natural death. I myself do not hold any person or people responsible for his death. Fate has ways we cannot change. The only thing of importance is that Bruce is gone and will not return. He lives on in our memories and through his films. Please remember him for his genius, his art, and the magic he brought to every one of us. For we who knew him very well,
destined to play this role, but I feel very fortunate to be doing so.
The Crow was Brandon Lee's last film. Miramax Home Entertainment is proud to share his final on-camera interview, which includes exclusive, never-before-seen footage.
The crow in the film, the bird in the film, you could really just look at as a guide, almost a piece of his own personality that guides him back into his life and reminds him who he was, what happened to him. This is a person who has been pushed right to the limits of his ability to cope with what is going on, and in a sense is quite mad sometimes. In a sense is completely insane. Almost in the sense that you might think of an insane person having voices, you know, more rational voices that try and guide him, more irrational voices that come from a more emotional, more deep-seated place. I think that the crow is that rational voice. The crow is his guide. The crow helps Eric do what he has to do in a very practical sense. It leads him to the places that he has to be. It helps him find the people that he has to find. It's a story about justice for victims. Each one of these is a life. self-destruct. His mission is to find the men who killed him and his fiancée and kill them. Gentlemen, I just want you. It's a wonderful role, and it really is a role that you have to take risks with, and it gives you a wonderful opportunity to take those risks and stretch, because you tell me how somebody who comes back from the dead is going to behave, you know?
You move your dead.
And I say I'm dead, and I move. And that's one of the wonderful things about playing this character is it's a real, you can really take the gloves off in playing this part, because there are no rules about how a person who has come back from the dead is going to behave.
Sir, you're in. You killed him. On Halloween. It can't be you. We put you through the window. There ain't no coming back.
And then there's the part of him that is filled with rage towards what was done to him. And one of the things I like best about this movie is the fact that all of those parts of the character are given balance on the screen. He's torn up. He's torn up really badly, emotionally, physically, and psychically.
She died at the hospital. I saw her through your eyes.
I think that the appeal of Eric's mission is that it is a very pure one. He has come back to seek justice. I've done other films that have had violence in it, but I must say I've never done anything where I felt that the violence was as justified as it is in this. There's very little to worry about compassion.
Victims. Aren't we all?
This is justice, you know, and I truly feel that it is. And I truly feel that if I were in the same situation, I would do the same thing. He has something he has to do, and he's forced to put aside his own pain long enough to go do what he has to do.
To tell the rest of them death is coming for them tonight.
This film deals with the concept of a balance being struck between good and evil.
I gave this to Shelley once. I think she'd like you to have it.
Because we do not know when we will die, we get to think of life as an inexhaustible well. And yet everything happens only a certain number of times, and a very small number, really. How many more times will you remember a certain afternoon of your childhood, an afternoon that is so deeply a part of your being that you can't even conceive of your life without it? Perhaps 4 or 5 times more, perhaps not even that. How many more times will you watch the full moon rise? Perhaps 20. And yet it all seems limitless.
Little things used to mean so much to Shelley. I used to think they were kind of trivial. Believe me, nothing is trivial.
This is the point of view that this character is coming from in the whole film, because it has been brought sharply into focus for him how precious each moment of his life is.
I love you.
That I've had the opportunity to get my hands on in the film.